of no's afterwards. I had to go back to doing extras, walk-ons. Yes, after 5 years, and I need to know. And I was really depressed, And my mom just woke up one day and said, you write a lot of stories. Take this money, start your own production. And I'm very grateful to the likes of Yinka Quadri, Taiwo Azano Gogo, Abilan Risoni Ali. I joined the Odunfa Caucus, that's the Yoruba movie industry. And, they welcomed me. And I said, I want to start producing mine. Well, why not? Come in, we'll teach you. And that's how it started.
Wow. And that gave birth to Jenifer in 2007. I think most of us have one Jenifer in our lives. Either at school, that one friend. So how was Jenifer born? Was that you then, or somebody you knew? Why do you think that would catch on?
Well, I attended University of Lagos, and my younger sister, same, and she just came home that day after other movies, after I produced Ojo Ketala, Apadi, Etano, a lot of movies. And she just came home and she said, sister, some girls, they went for this party. A bus came to pick them. And so the girl that, gathered the girls together on her way to the airport, she mistakenly sent the text she was supposed to send to the Alaji. You understand? To someone else, like, please, Alaji, use them for whatever I'm using them for, but please, pay me my balance, and I don't want to be mentioned or something. I said, Mama, are you sure? She said, yes, it just is everywhere, sister. I said, what? And I remember back then, Aristos, girls in school, they follow big men for money. I wanted to, I just wanted to do something about it. Nobody's a saint, but I'm so passionate about the young people. And I look at them, I'm like, I want you guys to be better than me. I'm so passionate about them. Sometimes I get too passionate and they're like, what is it? So after that, I just said, okay, a lot of stories has been told to discourage prostitution, Domitila and the rest, Same story on and on and on. Abstinence is the best. If you must do it, use a condom. HIV/AIDS is real. I think the young people are tired of hearing that story. So I just had to bring in the Jenifer brand to make them laugh and get the message in a softful way. So that's how I get back to Jenifer.
Awesome. Did you expect the runaway success?
Truly, I didn't. The only thing I know is that my mom keeps telling me, just keep doing it, it will come. So I didn't expect it, but I'm grateful.
I mean, especially with Jenifer, because that was the first step in, and what were the challenges crossing over? I know Nollywood, I understand the industry, so it couldn't have been a walk in the park to take that decision as a producer and a female actress turned producer. So what were the challenges making your first film, Jenifer?
Okay, making the hit Jenifer, because that's not my first film. Okay, yes, as a producer. The story, to make it different from the usual, was really challenging. I remember Taiwo Bello is late now. Taiwo and I wrote Jenifer, the first Jenifer, and I kept on sending Taiwo away. Go away, you're not good, I'll tear it. And Taiwo said, okay, what is it, you're so difficult. Okay, sit down, let's do it again. And to get the story down was the biggest deal. And to get the funds, big shout out to Olasco Films. God bless him, he really supported the brand. I sat Olasco down, I said, Olasco, I'm going to need 10 million for this year. And he's like, kilo pay ya. I said, Emma worry, to pay a hit. I said, okay, don't worry. And that 10 million didn't come cash down. I remember us having 150 today. Tomorrow they bring 200K. There was a day they gave us just 50K on set. We had to keep moving on, and I thank God for my mom. She just run, okay, I have this managed, you refund. So we just kept on doing it, and it wasn't easy. And to control the crowd, the girls, oh jeez.
They're called figures now?
Yes, they're big now. And to get the costumes right, the makeup, to work with all those departments, I was a pain in the neck for them, because I kept on coming, no, take this out, no, I want this, no, but it was cool at the end of the day.
And then a couple of years later, the follow-up, Return of
The
Jenifer.
Return.
Was that based on the, of course, the runaway success of, was that based on that?
Yes, actually it was the marketer then, Olasco, that said, okay, why don't you let us work on The Return of Jenifer? And I'm like, what do I want to write after Jenifer? So, okay, let's visit one or two other problems affecting young people. A lot of parents just send their children to school, they don't look back, they give them money, they don't have time. They don't spend time with their children, and that's very important. You need to have a relationship with your children, even with your siblings, because you don't know what you save them from, the trouble they'll get into. And I had to treat that with Helen Paul's character, Omaomi, Ruki Sanda, and the rest. And I just had to bring in the celebrities in, let people see them act, do something different.
Was it easier to make The Return than the
No.
relatively?
No way, it wasn't. It was more difficult.
How?
The money, the funds, it was.
But money don't drop now.
I know, but we just had to do it better, so it consumed a lot of money.
And the thing is, obviously, you decided to stick with the Jenifer character in the second part, because usually at times people create a character and they think, let me try something different. So you were very confident in keeping it for The Return. Now we have Jenifer's Diary, which is another extension of this. At what point did you decide to make it a series as opposed to another film?
Okay, anytime I go to speak to young people in schools, seminars, and they just keep saying, when I talk like Funke, they clap when I say, hustling, he's like, they go, wow, and they love Jenifer so much. Everybody keeps asking, when is Jenifer coming back? So that day I was just alone in the house. It was during my troubled times, as a person. And I was just in the house, everybody was asking, what's happening to your career? Are you not doing anything? And I just stood in front of the mirror and I told myself that, why don't you bring Jenifer back? Because actually for me, I talk to myself in front of the mirror most times. And I do that a lot. So I just said, why don't you bring Jenifer back? Why don't you, treat topics, problems affecting young people? Why don't you use her as a tool to correct a lot of things in the society? People want to hear her talk. Let her do the talking. So that's how I started with Jenifer. And to be sincere, it was more difficult. I want to say right now. With the series, no, it was something else. Because at first, I just had a synopsis. I had a breakdown. And I thought, okay, the name is there, the brand is there. Let me go to advertising agencies. Let me go and reach out to them. Have this Jenifer's Diary. They were interested. But they said, madam, we need to see what you want to show us. Now, time to get the phone to go and produce Jenifer's Diary in a different way. And, the Glow just renewed the contract.
Ambassador.
Yes, and I looked at my money. This money. I looked at my car. This car is old. I looked at my designer bag. Since how many years did you change your bag? And I told myself, no. I just have to shoot this series. And I called all my crew members and we started. After then I went back to the agencies. We want it. And that's how it started. It was really...
Next year marks 10 years of you as a producer. So 10 years of acting, 10 years of producing.
I think it's even more than 10 years. I started producing in 2004. But Jenifer's Diary.
Jenifer's Diary. Okay. Okay, so we're looking, more or less, we're looking at almost 20 years next year.
Yeah.
Celebration of Funke Akindele as a movie personality. What comes after that?
I must say, I actually, if you notice in Jenifer's Diary, you see a lot of new faces. I'm very passionate about that. I want to help the young up and coming ones. I want them to be seen, to be celebrated. I want to help them showcase their God-given talent. Because I remember it was really difficult for me to get there. I got a lot of no's. Actually, someone told me once that, Igbo guy, you're not fine now. You don't get front, you don't get, what do you want to show me? Yes. Yes, and after, no, this was a travel thing. Then I remember after I need to know, 5 years of being paid in dollars, being watched the NTA network, a big brand, and I went on a set, a Yoruba movie, and all I did in the movie was And I went to the bathroom and I started crying. I cried so hard, and I go home, Mom. I said, Mom, I'm not doing this thing again. They're not giving me roles. Mommy said, it's in you. Just keep doing it. So after, I really want to welcome my NGO. I want to give the young up-and-coming ones a chance. I really want to celebrate them. Though they get on my nerves a lot on set. They throw a lot of tantrums. But I don't want to give up on them. I really want to impact positively in the lives of young people.
And another beautiful thing is, like you've mentioned over and over in this conversation, is it's key for you to encourage young people. A lot of young people need a helping hand. And as you can see from all your films so far, unlike most big blockbusters in Nollywood, where we tend to recognize pretty much every face in them, you see she breaks many, many new people, many, many new talent, and that's awesome. What's been your greatest challenge as a female in the industry, and is it better now compared to before, or is it tougher for women in the industry?
Okay, for women in the industry, I think it's better now. The likes of Meme Song have paved the way for us, I'm still working hard. But really, I must say, I don't see challenges. No. I've been through a lot in life. So I just take it as one of them. And I move on. I just try to take good care of myself to be alive. So they can see good things from me. A lot of people will look down, you're Yoruba actress. I was on the reality show, and the first time, yes, I was on the reality show, and the next day, I saw some attitude like vibes, and I didn't let that get to me, like, oh yeah, bring it on. We're in this together. This game, yes. So I try my best never to let anyone, make me feel bad. No, I will never look down on myself. I look at the positive side of things, my strength, and I use it. A lot of people, the very pretty ones, the very, notable ones, they don't have what I have.
You're charming, though.
Yeah, I know. I know, I'm just trying to tell you, bro, that if you feel like, oh, you don't have it, I got this mother, you'll be like, I got brains, girl. Bring it on.
And you mentioned being a Yoruba actress. A friend of mine there, Ayosha, a few weeks ago posted something on Facebook where he said there seems to be a dichotomy in the industry between Yoruba actresses and the Yoruba actors and the English-speaking actors from after the AMVCA event. And it became a talking point. And does that divide exist? And do you think perhaps that was the reason why, after a very, very successful debut as an actress for 5 years and in dollars, you didn't get follow-ups?
I just believe in your time. If it's your time, you'll be celebrated.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, maybe God kept me, I'm sure He kept me then for a purpose, so I can learn more and appreciate what I have today. So I don't think so. And for the whole, this is Yoruba movie industry, English movie industry, I do not subscribe to that. It's just one movie industry. Yes, we speak different languages. We have those that speak Hausa, Igbo, we have Igbo movies, we have Hausa movies. I've featured in an Igbo movie before. I do pick one or two, and Yoruba movies, English. I just feel the language is the difference. Indian movies, they don't speak English, and people watch them.
Yes.
The only thing I just want to use this opportunity to reach out to those producing Yoruba movies, we that produce Yoruba movies. Let us, step up our games. It's very important. Let us churn out good movies of good quality, so we'll be celebrated, we'll be seen. Let's not belong to the school of thought, they are segregating us, so nothing like that. Look good, make sure when you're going on red carpet, look very good. Don't let anyone look down on you. Speak the English you can speak.
Yeah.
Yes, that's very important. I don't believe in that. Rita is my friend, Dominic Jenifer is my friend, Kate is my friend, Messi Aigbe is my friend, Yabo Ojo is my friend. We're all one. Yes. And very soon I'm going to bring all of them together in a movie.
So remember, speak the English you can speak. Which brings me now to your English. I remember growing up, my first contact with a unique brand of spoken English was Chief Zebudayo Korigwe Mwogo, alias Fodati, and Chika Opala in the masquerade at the time.
Yes.
And I realized till today, I still see his adverts on NTA doing that same thing he was doing from the early 70s.
Yeah.
And you have kind of carved a unique niche for yourself right now. And I think you also have some other members in the family, like Fowles, who was here previously. He popped in and he stepped out. And who said, oh dear. He's coming back
And his girlfriend.
next week. Yeah. And that's the girlfriend. And is this something you designed? Or is this something that's been a part of you for a long time? You just kind of like now expanded on for the purposes of Jenifer? How did you come about that?
I don't want to be too spiritual, but I think when God, I don't know, I can't explain. I really can't explain most things about Jenifer. Yes, I had the concept of writing, you know, a funny, crazy character from the village speaking a terrible English. You know, I had that, but along the line, it just developed. And you know, each time, I even go back to Jenifer, first Jenifer, to pick one or two things from it before writing the next season. I got to season 1, season 2, before doing the follow-up. So it's just something I designed, but along the line, it developed.
And it's now become you. Kind of.
Yes, at
you can switch.
Because at home, you know, sometimes they're like, that's Jenifer. That's Jenifer. But I love her confidence. That's what trips me in Jenifer.
Round of applause for Funke Akindele. Okay, now we need questions from you guys. Okay, and we'll start with this gentleman. I'll just pass the mic on to you. Can we have somebody help us with the mics, please? Thank you.
My name is Mark Adibeshi. I'm a classmate of Taiwo Miller. I attended St. Thomas College, just like the great coach that we lost a couple of days back by the name of Stephen Keshi. I've learned a couple of things about yourself, and I think on behalf of everybody here, I want to encourage you to continue to introduce new acts into what you do. It's a tremendous thing to do. With the charity that you've opened, it's, to be honest, it's fantastic. Most of what I saw today, I could see loads and loads of messages that were passed in very subtle and subconscious ways. It's brilliant. My question to you is, I think I speak on behalf of everybody here if I say we would want you to shoot a scene in Jenifer in London.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Big shout out to JJC Skills, Marcus, Mr. Rashid Bello. He actually came up with the idea of Jenifer in London. We'll be filming soon.
Are you happy, Mr. Mark?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, next person.
Next question.
Okay, that lady over there, please. One question. No?
That'll be very difficult, Mr. Abbas. Hi, good evening, ma'am. My name is Jenifer, and I'm an actor. So my question, actually, I have a question, a comment, and an action. So my question is, what advice would you give aspiring actors in the UK who'd like to obviously make use of their craft in Nigeria? And my comment is, you know, if you're looking for Adako's daughter, I'm here. And my action is basically to give you my business card. It's not really a business card, but you know.
You're Genevieve, right? Okay, Genevieve, okay. Okay, now see Genevieve. Oh, she's gone home. Oh, Diana, Auntie Genevieve, me. Thank you for you be celebrated soon. I've gone home. Okay, well done. Keep doing it. Thank you for talking, and thank you for coming up to drop your business card.
I'd like to speak with a few UK professionals, UK-based professionals in the industry, who might also have questions, perhaps on the technical side or on the business side of things. So, is Mr. Rukia Mata here?
No.
Is he still here? He's left. Mr. Spike Nelson?
No.
Oh, not here. Okay, I won't call him. Mr. Yoshona, do you have a question? Yes, he has a question. That gentleman over there. Over there, to the right. You have a question or a comment? Okay, you look like you're sleeping. Okay. Anyone? Okay. Mr. Ayoyebade, this gentleman here, just come down, make your way down, down, through the doors. Yeah, that gentleman. Sorry I put you on the spot. Yeah. Okay then. Thank you.
I just want to say congratulations. We've been following you for many years. My wife and I are producers. We're very glad that you're going to shoot Jenifer in London. So any help we can give, we'd love to give it.
Thank you, sir.
That's really it. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, please. That lady with the afro.
Hi, I'm so proud of you, Funke, because I remembered me and you being on the set of I Need to Know together. I am Hawa's mom. I remembered we was at Charlie Boys when myself and Mrs. Weaver met you and said to you, do you want to go down to Swift Studio? That there's an audition going on there.
You're amazing. And thank you. I just done my first Yoruba film and I felt like I made a mistake, but thank you. Ola is one of the main actors there. I didn't know she had that kind of challenge, but she's been brilliant. I want to say that JJC, I know I remember you. There was a show we had in Birmingham. You didn't perform, but we went there. I don't know if you remember, but you were a perfect gentleman. I was still trying to find my foot. And God has been kind to us in the UK in the sense that somehow the community has come together and out of nothing, from just having a desire, we've been built up. There's so many of us here. Funke, you're a brave girl. I don't know what else to say to you, but I've learned so much just sitting down here and listening to your testimony and your word and your faith in God. And the things you are not saying, but we can see, there will always be quiet moments, unknown moments, times of struggle where you have to speak to yourself in the mirror. So I want to say thank you for encouraging us.
Thank you, sir.
And it's nice to know you're doing something here.
Thank you.
Okay, two more questions. The lady, Neka. Saha, can we do everybody in the gallery? I think it's just the numbers of our right.
Too much.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. One question.
Add some treble to your voice, please.
One question. You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to say I well done for everything you've ever done. And also, I have actually watched you in the crossover Igbo movies. I have to say again, well done, because your performance has been very pleasantly surprising. The question I wanted to ask you is this. I know there are budding actors and actresses out here, but how about for the budding producers and budding directors? Do you have any unique suggestions for them to raise the finance they may need for a particular project? Some of them may not have friends who have 10 million naira or mums who are really supportive. So is there any suggestion you may give for how they can perhaps raise money for their project?
Okay, little drops of water, will make a mighty ocean. I think you just keep saving. If you can reach out to some people to partner with them. Like I always say, they say the government should come invest in the entertainment industry. I believe if you do your own, you do it so well, the government will come. on his time, you know. Yes, it's good to sell yourself. I was watching yours, I wasn't at your show, but I saw pictures on Instagram, and Bank of Industry supported him. I don't know how much they gave it. You can send your, proposal to them. Just go online. If your story is based on things that will reach out to the United Nations, maybe on child abuse, rape, look for NGOs that can support. But the little you have, pick up your camera, call 1 or 2 actors, put stuff up on YouTube. Like Iroko TV is out there to support by taking your content, put online. One way or the other, you'll get there. Never give up.
Thank you very much.
And last but not least, effect. There's a lady.
I think she's the one.
Where's she? The lady with braids.
Yes.
And that'll be the last question for this Q&A.
Thank you, Funke. Okay, now this is a business question. Who should we speak to for, Jenifer's acquisition for TV stations?
Okay, I think we have a local world here. That is our partner. Yeah, you can talk for them. Yeah, they are very good people. Yeah, easy to have us in their sport. Iroko, God bless you. And it's people. Thank you.
Okay.
So, Roku World, just reach out to them. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Funke Akindele. I think we've had a wonderful session. I'd like to ask all gold wristband holders to make their way to the gallery. We're going to have a quick photo session.